What's up, Madden community? This is MT Squared with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. Today, I want to talk about strategy cards, how you can get them, and how rare these rare strategy cards actually are. Now, if you do find this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel so you can see future videos, and I'd love to see a comment on what exactly you like so I can know what you guys are looking for. All right, let's get into this. Unless you are brand new to MUT, you know that there are three tiers of strategy cards: common, uncommon, and rare. The rare strategy cards are where you can get those speed boosts. And there are a total of 13 categories for offense and 13 for defense and special teams together. As an introduction, let's start off with the Pave the Way category. Here you can see that with the common version, your offensive lineman will get a boost to run block power, and run block footwork. With the uncommon card, there are two different versions, one that will give you those three boosts plus either a boost to impact blocking or awareness. With the rare version, you will get the three boosts from the common card, and then there are 6 different variations of 2 additional boosts that you'll get. I don't imagine many people will be using strategy cards that boost offensive linemen, but this shows you a good example of the difference between common and uncommon cards in the same category. Next are a few cards from the Man-to-Man series, which gives boosts to all defenders. This series of cards can be popular, but no speed boosts are offered here. So you can see the common card gets you a boost to man coverage, catching, and press. With the uncommon cards get you those 3 boosts plus either awareness or play rec. And then you can see the 6 different rare versions of this card. So I've gone through 2 different examples, but in case you are confused, there are actually 6 different rare versions of each card category. So when you're opening up those fantasy packs, you may not be getting the one that you're looking for, which plays an even bigger role when you get into the ones that offer the speed boost. Next up, we have the most popular offensive category, deep route specialists. With this, your wide receivers get boosts to deep route running, release, and catching. As you can see in the rare section, there are 3 different cards that will give you a speed boost. There is so much luck involved in getting a card that will give you a speed boost. Below, you can see the 2 cards I was lucky enough to pull. Now, are these stackable, you ask? Yes and no. And the explanation is very important because you don't want to accidentally choose the wrong card in a fantasy pack, so listen up. These 2 cards are stackable because they are different versions of the same card. The only attributes that are stackable, however, are the ones in bold. I do not get double the boost of deep route running, release, or catching. I do, however, get the +1 awareness and speed from the card on the left and +1 spec catch and speed from the card on the right, giving me a total of +2 speed. You cannot stack the same exact card though. So if you have 2 deep route specialist cards, both with the boost to awareness and speed, the second one of them will literally give you nothing extra. All right, moving on to another popular category, the island. This category is probably the second most used defensive category because it only affects your cornerbacks, which is still good, but there's a better category coming next. The common card gives you boost to man coverage, press, and play rec. Below are 4 out of the 6 variations, and just like the last category, 3 out of the 6 different rare cards give you a speed boost. Next up, we've got the most popular defensive category, in the zone, which affects all defensive backs. If you are not sure exactly what that means, it's all your cornerbacks and safeties. For most Madden players, that is either 7 or 8 players on your defense, depending on if you are running with 3 or 4 down linemen and assuming you are subbing in safeties at your linebacker positions. This specific variation shown here is one that I was lucky enough to pull, and I actually think that's probably the most popular or most desired one out of the 3 that offer the speed boost. I've tried to pull one of the other 2, but haven't gotten lucky enough, so running with one of the island cards for now. Now, how much does it cost to get one of these? Great question. At the most, it's going to cost you 400,000 coins to be able to do either an offensive or defensive rare fantasy pack, but that's assuming you have the worst pack luck in the world, which would be opening 80 of the 5,000 coin random strategy item packs. Those 80 common cards would give you 2 random rare cards, and then those 2 rare cards would allow you to do 1 fantasy pack. My pack odds have been about 1 in 15 being an uncommon card and about 1 in 50 being a rare card. If your pack luck were exactly that, you would have spent 250,000 coins for 50 packs, getting you 1 rare card, 3 uncommon cards, and 46 common cards. After exchanging common cards, you would have 2 rare and then 3 uncommon cards left over after putting the 2 into the fantasy pack. The chances of one of those 2 random rares being a good one are not that great, but you're definitely able to get that. Assuming that's the case, you exchange those for either an offensive or defensive fantasy pack to try your luck at getting something good from one of the 10 random cards. As you can see below, there are a lot of rare cards, so the chances of you getting the exact one you want are not great. So if you get one that is good, I would recommend keeping it. So you can see that there are 150 total rare cards. The last thing I want to go over briefly is the strategy cards tied to a promotion. There are ones for superstar MVPs and legends that I don't think anyone really used because they took up a slot for another card, but EA Sports just added a 5th strategy card slot that can be used for an ultimate kickoff card. And you get a speed boost for either offense or defense, which is pretty awesome. I personally chose the defensive one as I'm using Sean Taylor in my Washington theme team, but I could also see why you would choose the offensive one, say if you've got, I don't know, Calvin Johnson. There's a lot of other players in the Ultimate Kickoff promotion. You could be using that for either of those cards that could help you out. And yes, if you power up a card and put the Ultimate Kickoff card into your power up, you will still get the boost from the Ultimate Kickoff strategy card. I have Sean Taylor powered up and it works on it. All right, guys, that's going to wrap this video up. On the screen, you'll see a link to a list of all the strategy cards on MUT.gg. I will leave the link in the description of this video. Also, if you did like this video and found it helpful, please drop a like or a comment and subscribe if you aren't already. And thank you all for watching, and best of luck getting the rare card you're looking for.